Atlético Madrid make a successful start to the new La Liga season with a 2-0 victory over Mallorca. Arsenal have reached an agreement with Aston Villa to sign centre-back Ezri Konsa, and Chelsea want £100 million for Pedro Neto. And this is your daily football news. Atlético Madrid beat Mallorca 2-0. Atletico Madrid made a positive start to the 2026-27 La Liga season by beating Mallorca 2-0 at the Metropolitano. The first half ended without a goal, but Atletico eventually broke the deadlock in the 70th minute. New signing Lee Kong-in made an immediate impact after coming off the bench, cutting inside and scoring a brilliant left-footed goal to open the scoring around the 70th minute. 15 minutes later, Alex Baena doubled the advantage to secure all 3 points for the home side. Atletico also dominated possession with 53% of the ball and created 15 shots, including 6 efforts on target. Mallorca were unable to respond as Atletico controlled the game and protected their lead until the final whistle. It was an encouraging opening day performance for Atletico as they begin their campaign with 3 points. Here we go. Ezri Konsa joins Arsenal. Arsenal have reached an agreement with Aston Villa to sign centre-back Ezri Konsa for around £51 million. The 28-year-old defender is expected to undergo his medical on August 20th before signing a long-term contract with the Gunners. However, Konsa is unlikely to be available in time for Arsenal's opening Premier League match against Coventry City. Arsenal had previously seen a £30 million offer rejected by Aston Villa, while Villa initially wanted around £60 million for their defender. The transfer has been driven by Arsenal's defensive situation, with William Saliba suffering a back problem that is expected to keep him out for several months. Jurrien Timber is also not fully recovered. Konsa is expected to primarily replace Saliba, while his ability to play at right back will also give Mikel Arteta greater defensive depth. Chelsea demand £100 million for Pedro Neto. Chelsea are not ready to let Pedro Neto leave despite the Portuguese forward having reached personal terms over a possible move to Saudi Arabia. According to Ben Jacobs, Al Hilal have made contact and expressed their desire to sign Neto, but the transfer is far from straightforward. Chelsea are reportedly demanding as much as £100 million for the player, making their position very clear. The London club will only consider selling Neto if they receive an offer they believe is genuinely attractive. Although there is growing uncertainty around the forward's future, Chelsea still have the advantage in negotiations and are under no pressure to accept the Saudi club's proposal. Al Hilal will therefore need to decide whether they are willing to meet Chelsea's huge valuation if they want to complete the transfer. Simeone warns Barcelona over Julian Alvarez. Diego Simeone has responded strongly to the rumors surrounding Julian Alvarez and a possible move to Barcelona. The Atlético Madrid manager insists that the Argentine striker remains the most important player in his attack and is at the center of his plans for the 2026-27 season. Simeone has also backed Atlético chief executive Miguel Ángel Gil Marin, who has previously taken a firm position that Alvarez is not for sale, despite reports that the striker has expressed a desire to leave. Atletico are determined to keep him and help him return to his best form before the new season begins. Alvarez has been strongly linked with Barcelona, but Simeone's comments make the club's position clear. Atletico want the 26-year-old to remain in Madrid and continue leading their attack rather than completing a move to Camp Nou. Rooney tells Rashford to change at Man United. Wayne Rooney has urged Marcus Rashford to change his body language and show more determination as he returns to Manchester United. After loan spells with Aston Villa and Barcelona, the England forward has now made his first appearance for United under Michael Carrick. Rooney has drawn on his own experience to explain what Rashford needs to do next. The Manchester United legend believes Rashford must work hard and maintain a positive attitude if he wants to repair his relationship with the club's supporters. Despite the doubts surrounding the forward, Rooney still believes Rashford has the ability to become a historic figure at Old Trafford. The former United captain believes Rashford could be the player capable of breaking his own goal-scoring record for the club if he can rediscover his passion and confidence. Sergio Busquets begins coaching career at Barcelona. Barcelona legend Sergio Busquets has officially started his coaching career after returning to the club as an assistant coach at Barca Athletic. The former midfielder retired from football while playing for Inter Miami at the end of last year, and he will now work alongside manager Giuliano Belletti, Busquets will be part of the coaching staff at Barcelona's reserve team, which competes in the lower divisions of Spanish football. His main role will be to pass on his tactical knowledge and experience at the highest level to the club's next generation of young talents, alongside his work with Barca Athletic. The 38-year-old will also complete advanced UEFA coaching qualification. The move marks the beginning of a new career for one of Barcelona's most respected midfielders, with Busquets now preparing for a potential future as a head coach. UEFA Vice President criticizes FIFA. UEFA Vice President Laura McAllister has publicly criticized FIFA following the decision to remove Operations Director Kevin Lamore. The situation comes after Lamore accused FIFA President Gianni Infantino of misleading the organization's management over plans to sell World Cup shares to private investors. McAllister described the removal of Lamore as extremely concerning, arguing that dismissing a principled leader sends a worrying message and weakens FIFA's governance structure. The controversial project has been cancelled, but opposition to Infantino continues to grow. Several football associations, including Iceland, have withdrawn their support for the FIFA president. McAllister's comments add further pressure around the leadership of world football and the way FIFA is being managed. The dispute has now become another major issue involving Infantino and the organization's governance, with several UEFA members taking a stronger position against him. Newcastle and Forest want Youssouf Fofana. Newcastle United and Nottingham Forest are both interested in Youssouf Fofana, who has been left out of AC Milan's plans under manager Ruben Amorim. Newcastle are looking to strengthen their squad after the departures of Bruno Guimaraes and Sandro Tonali, and they have previously considered other midfield options including Pierre-Emile Højbjerg and João Palhinha, according to Matteo Moretto. Newcastle, Nottingham Forest and Juventus have all made inquiries about Fofana. However, none of the clubs have yet entered advanced negotiations. AC Milan are looking to receive around £17.3 million for the French midfielder, which is roughly the amount they originally paid to sign him from Monaco. Fofana's situation could therefore become one to watch as several clubs consider whether to make a formal move for the 25-year-old. Scotland withdraw support for Gianni Infantino. The Scottish FA have decided to end their support for FIFA President Gianni Infantino, becoming the latest UEFA member to change its position on the head of world football. Scotland follow England, Iceland and Wales, who have also withdrawn their support for Infantino. According to the Scottish FA, the decision is linked to controversies surrounding FIFA's plans to commercialise and sell shares connected to the World Cup. Scottish FA Chief Executive Ian Maxwell confirmed that Scotland will not vote for Infantino at the next FIFA Congress. He also stressed that the association's position is consistent with the wider stance being taken within UEFA. The decision adds further pressure on Infantino as more European football associations distance themselves from his leadership. With Scotland now joining several other UEFA members, the situation could become increasingly important ahead of the next FIFA presidential vote. Kirks expects Araújo to help at Liverpool. Milos Kirks is hoping his reunion with Andoni Araújo can help him find his best form at Liverpool during the 2026-27 season. The Hungarian defender previously worked with Araújo at Bournemouth before moving to Anfield as part of the club's plans. Kirks made 48 appearances last season but was unable to produce the consistency that was expected of him. With Andy Robertson having left Liverpool, Kirks is likely to receive the opportunity to become the club's first choice left back. The defender believes Araújo understands his strengths and can help him play with greater confidence. Their previous relationship could therefore become an important factor for Kirks as he looks to establish himself at Liverpool, with a bigger role expected at Anfield. The Hungarian will hope working with a familiar coach can help him produce his best performances. And that wraps up your football breaking news from the past 24 hours. All the most exciting updates from the football world are dropping right here on the Football Daily channel. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.